Okay, I'm working on my GE microwave oven. It's a GE Spacemaker. You can see the name there. Got a problem with these buttons. It's 11 years old, so when these buttons push on them after a while, they eventually they'll go right through. So I'll show you how I fix that. Start with, you got to take this apart. And so the way to get to the back side of those buttons is to take this piece off up here. I've already done that. You can see the screw hole, 2 screws, and the trick there is it doesn't just come out when you take the screws out. You got to actually move it to the left, and then it slides out. You can see these latches on the back there. So about 2 or 3 of them total. So you got to move it evenly. Okay, next is you got this grill in there, and that 2 screws for that. You can see them right there. I already took those out and cleaned up the grill. It needed some cleaning. And so you can see the top of this hole there for the top of this panel, and I already took that screw out. You gotta lift it up. It's got some latches. I'll show you in a second, but you gotta lift it up to get there. Okay, so you can see the back of the circuit board there, and I made a makeshift little piece of wood there. I'll explain that in just a second here. So what's going on here is with this thing getting old, I'm going to turn on the light here on the underside, push here, watch that circuit board move. It's in place here. Okay, so these tabs here, you got these posts here that are, they have a little bit of a tension to them, because when you put this circuit board in place, it snaps into place. Okay, you put it in this front side here, and then you snap it back into place down here with these posts, with the way they're shaped and all. So I'm going to push on this on the light button here, and watch that breadboard. I call it a breadboard, but circuit board there. Watch this. See it move? The light didn't turn on, or you'll hear a beep when the light turns on or off. There we go. So it did turn on, and that breadboard did pop up. So you can see right here, it's no longer even latched. Okay, so maybe the next time, let's see here. That was the boost fan. Let's try the light again. Okay, so no big deal. It's turning on and off. Over time, though, it will pop through, and then these buttons will just be hanging behind the panel. So anyway, I already worked on that, put everything back in place, snapped it all in place, and the real key here is this piece of wood. You can see I notched it right here, and let's see if I can show you how I'm going to put that into place. By pushing this piece of wood down, you can see how it's pushing that post, giving it the tension it no longer has anymore. So I'm going to push this piece of wood down. Not so easy with one hand. Okay, and so now I'm pulling it up. By touching it the way I am, I'm trying to pull it up. It's not going to come out. It won't come out. So with this piece of wood sitting there now in place, when I'm going to push on the light button now, you can see things moving a little bit, but it's not going to pop out because I made that ledge down there, that lip on the piece of wood. I'm going to show you with this Phillips head here. It's just sitting in place. So that's going to hold it in place. Hopefully this will be okay for the next couple years. Why am I doing all this? Well, the way GE made this microwave circuit board here, you had to replace it. They sell the entire assembly here as one piece. So you can't just buy this area down here, replace this area down here separately. So this entire circuit board, even though you can see you got to screw it into place, it's got some clips here to hold it in place. You just can't buy the circuit board separate from these clips down here. So the circuit board only costs about, I want to say $800, but we'll just say $600-700. It's been a while, and that's, you know, obviously more than I would want to, more than the microwave even costs. So anyway, as part of the repair job, I unplugged the microwave before, and when I was working here earlier, and now it's all done. I'm ready to put it back together. So, and maybe you want to, you know, be careful and plug it in when you're testing it out. Anyway, last of all, let's see. Just used a piece of wood down here and some channel locks and a knife, and so no big deal. It's a very quick and easy job. So that's all.